From diving into the audacious casting decisions for the Sonic movie universe to unearthing the rumors of larger-than-life characters like Big the Cat making their grand entrance, these are Sonic the Hedgehog 3 new details revealed that you don't want to miss. In recent times, we've witnessed the highs, lows, and downright disastrous in the realm of video game adaptations.
It's time to fix this timeline and save my reality!
However, one franchise stands out for its near-universal acclaim, that of the legendary Sega icon, the swift Azure Hedgehog, Sonic.
The suspect was last seen riding a motorcycle, reportedly a small black hedgehog, known as Project Shadow.
It's no wonder that the third installment in this massively successful Sega series has fans practically quivering with excitement. Let's delve into 7 essential insights about the forthcoming film. Commencing with the storyline. Recall back to the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie. It concluded with Sonic trapping Dr. Robotnik on the Mushroom Planet and deciding to settle in Green Hills, Montana, alongside his human allies, Tom and Maddie Wachowski. Then, the sequel saw Sonic trying and faltering to establish himself as a crime-busting vigilante. Dr. Robotnik, fueled by revenge, made a return to Earth, cleverly deceiving the well-intentioned but naive Knuckles into assisting him.
A wonderful, inspiring thing to do and creative.
Fortunately, Sonic, with his new ally Tails, could persuade Knuckles to switch sides and defeat Robotnik once again. The trio, along with the Wachowskis, formed a makeshift family. So, what's next for our heroes in the third movie? The sequel's end credits scene revealed Shadow the Hedgehog, an alternate Sonic who will undoubtedly be the next major antagonist. Fans of the franchise are well acquainted with this genetically modified creature, who first made his appearance in the Sega Dreamcast title Sonic Adventure 2. As for Dr. Robotnik, his destiny remains uncertain for now, for reasons we'll explore shortly. The movie's cast and crew have remained tight-lipped about the specifics of the forthcoming sequel, which was announced in February of this year. Yet Ben Schwartz, the voice of Sonic, provided some insight during a chat on the Playlist podcast, expressing his excitement and describing the upcoming movie as insane and wild.
But Earth is amazing. Why would I want to leave Earth for a second? But that's okay. You're going.
So, who will star in the film? Director Jeff Fowler is expected to return to steer the next Sonic project.
Sonic, just as a character, like he's just so relatable. I mean, he's a teenager.
With series writers Pat Casey and Josh Miller once again crafting the script. Ben Schwartz, Colleen O'Shaughnessy, and Idris Elba, the voices of Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, respectively, are likely to reprise their roles. James Marsden, Tika Sumpter, and Natasha Rothwell are also expected to return. The big question, however, revolves around Jim Carrey's return as the nefarious Dr. Robotnik. Just days before the release of Sonic the Hedgehog 2,
Goosebumps! Wait a second, did you steal that from Oprah?
Carrey shocked fans by hinting at possible retirement from the film industry. Carrey's portrayal of the sinister scientist has been a significant highlight of the franchise, and it would indeed be disappointing if he does not return to bid the Twisted Doctor a proper farewell. Rumors suggest the introduction of new characters in the live-action format. An intriguingly detailed synopsis hints that Shadow might not be the only character from the Sonic games making their cinematic debut. Amy Rose and Big the Cat, assisting Robotnik in the third film.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Step 1, light taunting. Step 2, I have no idea.
However, the introduction of such a large number of characters so rapidly might not sit well with fans who favor only the main trio, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy.
Do you trust me?
Of course not! I literally just met you! What are you doing?
In addition to the third movie, a Knuckles-centric series featuring Idris Elba is also in the pipeline. This series will be available on Paramount Plus sometime in 2023. Casey and Miller, the writers, have shared their plans for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. They aim to introduce more Sonic character and bring in elements from the much-loved Dreamcast Sonic Adventure 2 game and the not-so-popular Shadow the Hedgehog solo venture. Finally, it's time to delve into the exciting details about the third Sonic movie. From the get-go, it's important to note that this cinematic adaptation of the classic Sega game franchise has been kept under wraps since its announcement in February 2022. Sonic has generously given us a sneak peek of what's to come. In a conversation on the Playlist podcast soon after the release of the second movie, Schwartz shared his thoughts on the forthcoming installment. "We have amplified everything for the third film. It's going to be wild and unpredictable, and I can't wait," he hinted. While Schwartz's hints are quite vague, given the thrilling spectacles we've experienced in the previous two movies,
If it gets me the job, I'll do it, but I don't want to.
So I'm gonna put you as a
maybe.
as a maybe,
Put me as a
maybe towards yes.
plus, with the confirmed introduction of Shadow in the upcoming movie, we are in for a treat. Meanwhile, leaks suggest the introduction of some new faces in the upcoming Sonic film. An unusually detailed synopsis of the film indicates that Shadow won't be the only character from the Sonic games making his cinematic debut. The leak not only outlines the general plot, but also reveals 3 additional characters set to appear in the film. We know Shadow is debuting, but the real surprise is the mention of Amy Rose and Big the Cat, joining Robotnik in the third film. Amy is a pleasant addition to the cast, but Big the Cat is a character that, to our knowledge, doesn't have a substantial fan base. So it seems either the filmmakers are throwing in new characters at random, or the leak is incorrect. If the leak is accurate, the movies seem to be drawing closer to resembling the original game's plot lines. However, many Sonic fans aren't particularly fond of Sonic's companions apart from the primary trio of Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. Introducing so many new characters so quickly might not be the wisest move. At this rate, we might end up seeing lesser-known characters like Jet the Hawk. But who knows? They might turn out to be fan favorites in the movies. As we reach the end of our dive into the Sonic movie universe, it's clear that despite the uncertainty around the casting and the introduction of new characters, the anticipation for the third Sonic film remains high. The franchise has a proven track record of delivering exhilarating adventures that please both old and new fans of the Blue Hedgehog. Whether or not we'll see Jim Carrey reprise his role as Dr. Robotnik or meet Big the Cat remains to be seen. However, one thing's for sure, Sonic's high-speed escapades aren't slowing down anytime soon. In the end, no matter how many characters from the Sonic universe are introduced in the movies, it all boils down to how well the story is told. As long as the films continue to capture the essence of what makes Sonic the Hedgehog such a beloved character, whilst maintaining the balance between action, humor, and heart, fans will surely be in for a treat. Here's to hoping that the third Sonic movie will bring us more of the fast-paced, thrilling adventures we've come to love, and perhaps a few pleasant surprises along the way. Until then, stay tuned for more updates and keep those rings spinning. So from discussing the electrifying fan anticipation around the third Sonic film, to deconstructing the franchise's triumph and Sonic's enduring charisma, those were Sonic the Hedgehog 3 new details revealed that you'll certainly want to remember.